Assalamualaikum. Hi mga ka-friendship. For today's video, itour ta mo pagbalik sa among garden. Kay gawas sa mga organic veggies, we also have medicinal plants planted here in our garden. So, as you can see sa akong likod, we have more than 10 kinds of medicinal plants planted. So, ato kining ila-ilahon og tagsa-tagsa. Let's go! Ang una natong ila-ilahon mao kini ang gitawag og ahos-ahos or garlic vine in English nga naay scientific name nga Mansua alisia. So kaning ahos-ahos di ay mga ka-friendship is to use to alleviate the symptoms of fever, high cholesterol, constipation, colds, flu, respiratory issues, arthritis, and other rheumatic and inflammatory issues. And then the fresh leaves are usually used to make a tea. The bark roots are usually used in concoction. Next medicinal plants is what we called as niyugan or lubi-lubi. In English, that is palm-like fig, with the scientific name of Ficus pseudopalma blanco. The young leaves of niyugan are cooked in gata or coconut milk, cooked on top of steaming rice or as side dish or garnished with calamansi. Leaf decoction used for the treatment of hypertension, diabetes, kidney stones, and high cholesterol. The next medicinal plant is what we call as sambong or gabon, ngay camphor in English, with scientific name of Blomea balsamifera. You can drink a glass of decoction of gabon leaves 3 times or 3 to 4 times a day. Gabon is used as a treatment for fever, cough, headache, boils, abdominal pain, and gaseous distension. The next medicinal plants is what we called as acapulco or asonting, with a scientific name of Cassia alata. Enzymes of acapulco leaves can be used typically for skin issues like itchiness, rashes, and minor skin infections. You can also make your own acapulco ointment for easy to use. The next medicinal plant is what we called as ashitaba or tomorrow's leaf in English, with a scientific name of Angelica kiski. Ashitaba is rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and anti-inflammatory properties, supports digestion, boosts immunity, and promotes heart health. It is used in traditional Japanese medicine for longevity and detoxification. Next, we have also a serpentina plant or serpentine root in English, with the scientific name of Rauvolfia serpentina. Serpentina plant is traditionally used to lower high blood pressure, known for its anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. Contains reserpine, a compound that helps with anxiety, insomnia, and mental disorders. The next medicinal plant is what we call as lagundi, Chinese chase tree in English, with scientific name of Vitex negundo. Lagundi leaves can be grated and steeped in boiling water. It can also be mixed with other herbal medicines. It is recommended to take a cup 3 times a day to relieve coughing. Lagundi is traditionally used to treat insect and snake bites, ulcer, rheumatism, sore throat, cough, fever, and clogged sinuses. Primarily, it is recognized as herbal medicine for respiratory problems. Next medicinal plant is called calabo or oregano, with a scientific name of Oreganum vulgare. Oregano has antimicrobial and antioxidant properties, used in herbal teas to relieve cough, colds, and indigestion. Oregano oil is used for its antibacterial and antifungal effects. The next medicinal plant is what we call as insulin plant. In English, Fairy custos, with scientific name of Camicostus cuspidatus. Insulin plant is used to treat diabetic neuropathy. It is believed that eating the leaves of this plant helps to lower blood sugar levels. Lastly is the alangit-ngit or tsaang gubat. In English, wild tea or forest tea, with scientific name of Carmona retosa, traditionally used in the Philippines for stomach issues like diarrhea, dysentery, and indigestion. Having these medicinal plants planted here in our garden is amazing and is very useful to our learners as well as to our teachers. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video. Bye bye.